This week was an intense week and a good week. And tonight I feel at ease, which is good. It's something I haven't felt in a while. It's like, I feel like I've done everything I can do. I've given it all. I can relax a little bit. Tomorrow I don't have much planned. It's kind of nice to have a weekend without a lot of plans. I'll be able to sleep as late as I want. It's a good feeling. A lot of good stuff got done this week. There was internal investigation and yeah, I pushed the envelope for myself, which is always a little scary because you don't want to go over to the wrong side of the envelope. But I asked the questions that I needed to ask. I asked them of myself. I asked them of life. I asked them of God. I asked them of other people. And I got the answers. And so I'm happy with how I performed. And I'm glad I ventured. Sometimes you don't try stuff because you're afraid of what you'll find out. You're afraid of how you'll behave in the void. Like there's the space where you're familiar with and you can handle stuff there. And then there's this place beyond that where you're not familiar. And there's the kind of in between trying to figure out like where you stand and trying to push the edges of the space that you're familiar with. You don't just want to stay in what you're familiar with. You want to venture out into where you're not familiar, but you want to become familiar with what you're not familiar with. And you only do that by venturing out beyond where you're comfortable. And then you do that and you learn that space. And it's like, okay, now I'm comfortable here. Now you've expanded the space where you feel comfortable. And that's good. But it's scary. There's that in-between time where you're like, okay, I'm out in this new space and I'm not comfortable yet. I'm beyond my comfort limit and I feel exposed. And I don't know which way this is going to go. So I spent time there this week. And that was good. And now I've expanded my comfort space. Now I feel comfortable in more than I felt comfortable in before. So that was successful. I had to trust myself in order to do that. I had to trust God. I had to trust life because I don't have the answers. I'm finding the answers, but in order to find the answers, you have to trust the universe. You have to trust that if you kind of jump without a safety net that it'll catch you.